Ezine Williams. Now, today's episode is going to be funny, it's going to be hilarious, because I've got with me one of Abuja's finest comedians, on-air personality, and MC. She MCs, Master of Ceremonies.
Yes, yes.
The none other than Mazi Prosper the Comedian.
Somebody have to tell somebody.
How are you?
I'm good, isn't it? Happy to see you, man.
Thank you.
Let me tell you, I get astonished.
Thank you.
I've told you to borrow me this your beauty, but
you know, don't worry, we'll talk about that one behind the scenes.
Okay.
So, first things first, who is Mazi Prosper?
Okay, Mazi Prosper is known as real Prosper Chukwu.
Okay.
So the Mazi Prosper is a name I got from campus art, stage art.
Okay.
So the way I acted, people didn't know because I was born and raised in the north.
Wow.
So I speak a lot of Hausa.
Wow.
So a lot of people didn't know I'm an Igbo guy. Wow. So the part I acted the part of an Igbo guy.
Okay.
And I was speaking Igbo with that drama and everything. So people, it was like a shocking thing. How is that? So they said, hey, the Mazi, enter my coming out. That drama, my name is Mazi Prosper. Mazi Kudri.
Okay.
So anytime I'm coming out, they'll call me Mazi Kudri. So people be shouting, Mazi, Mazi. So on campus, I'm working at people say, Mazi, Mazi. So and I fix my Prosper, therefore my name will be lost. So I brought Mazi Prosper.
Wow. Okay, so you have taken a bit of a story. Like, whenever, okay, before we go into the Natalie Party video, that's where I even want to talk about. But before we get into that, why comedy? What actually propelled you to do comedy? Because, I mean, a lot of people don't know you are a graduate and not just any other course.
Biochemistry.
Biochemistry. I mean, you're supposed to be,
you know, guy. One of people are sick,
hey, no.
No, actually, no, I only use that to create fun.
Okay.
You know, according to what I read in school, I tell people that by now what I should be is either producing bleaching cream or bomb. But I left it, I don't bleach people.
Okay.
So I left it to do what I'm doing.
So why comedy? I mean, you could have acted at some point. You know, I mean, why didn't you just okay? I'm going to just do acting. Why comedy?
Okay. I think I will say this. I will give kudos to God first, who embedded that talent in me, but also the genius in my parents.
Wow.
My dad is a comedian. I'm not joking. The only thing is I didn't make money with school. They started making the money out of me because he told me he gave back to me so I should bring in his light. So I was saying that
one is sure. That one is a Nigerian parent thing.
So my father is a stand-up comedian. He can make you laugh.
Wow.
Then he also acts. In Anglican church that time exactly, my father acted.
Wow.
He was the head of the drama there. You know, he did drama in church. So I think it's an inbuilt thing. It's from the gene and also God given talent. Then why I was in secondary school, I don't know if I call that age now. In 1994, I made a decision that time because I schooled partially in Aba, partly in Aba. Okay. So my school there is also secondary school. You know, so right from that time, you know, growing up in about two partially, you tend to see more business people than so I saw people at the younger age making money. So I told myself, I don't want to work for anybody, I want to work for the company. And when I'm done with school, I want to be a business model. Wow. So, but growing up, I'm not for that the entertainment part of my life was gaining weight. Okay. Yes, and I started comedy full time in 2000. Wow. But right from about 1994, 1995, 1996, we listened to Uche Ogbuagu. Uche Ogbuagu is a prominent Nigerian stand-up comedian, but just so he was like a role model, a very funny guy. Wow. Mr. O. So in 2000, I started comedy, and for 3 years, nobody paid me.
Wait, you did comedy for 3 years?
Yes.
For free?
MCing and doing stand-up comedy for free. I didn't know they were supposed to pay me.
You didn't know?
I was enjoying myself. Yes. I was looking for opportunity to put smiles on people's face.
Wow.
So that was what embedded discipline in me. So I didn't pursue money the most. I pursued putting joy in people. Wow. But when I started, it was just how can I make people happy? Yeah. So I did that. The first time I ever received money was in 2003, December. I traveled all the way from Zaria to Jaji to anchor an event, and the event was wow. It was a gospel event. After the whole thing, the pastor I said, no, they won't let me go free. I should wait. They are bringing something for me. So I was happy. First time, they now brought 7-Up and bombs. I said, that was the time. I know you guys should do me to have to travel back to Zaria. Before I know, they say, wait, the pastor is not done with you. They now went inside, and the pastor now came. The pastor, you have been a blessing to us. We don't know how to tell you thank you, but we just want to give you something to, take home.
Yeah.
They now gave me an envelope. I thought to the envelope, I said, Chineke, if you see the way I protected this envelope, put it in my pocket.
How much of this?
And that's what I'm telling you. I got home, my house. The journey was like that 5 minutes trip.
Yeah.
When I got home, I locked my door. Checked the window if anybody was watching. And even there I was sure that nobody was walking through the window. I don't give you a pay attention. Nobody was coming inside. I opened the envelope. My sister gets
how much?
It was 100 million.
Wait. 100 naira.
100 naira. That was inside.
What? Wait, so 2003?
Yeah, 2003.
100 naira.
100 naira was my first pay. But what I did, thank God for, I always say this, thank God for my Christian background and my faith work. The first thing I did, I told God that this is my first fruit. I can't eat it. So I took it to church and I told God I'm giving this back to you as my sacrificial food.
You gave everything?
Yes, everything I dropped it. And when I dropped it, the next weekend, I received the first pay, official pay, 8,000 naira to empty it.
Wait, you gave God the 100 naira you were paid. Your
yes.
very first pay.
Very first pay.
And the next
weekend.
Next weekend.
And I didn't negotiate. The person just gave me 1,000.
Like 10 times more.
Yes. And after that, now I just want to tell you how God now blessed this thing I'm telling you.
Yeah.
From 1,000, the next event I anchored was 3,000. The next one was 5,000. That's how my pay increased. I didn't know that.
Wow.
Yes. Before I got millions.
Now, this is something that a lot of people do not know about me. But I do because we go to the church. The Mazi Prosper a lot of people see is the comedian. He's for the laugh. But they do not know you had a divine heritage.
Yes.
They do not know that you and God, they joke with your Christian faith.
Yeah.
How can a young person who is a Christian thrive in the entertainment industry where, you all know how the entertainment industry, there's a lot of pressure, to bow down to the worldly, all those stuff. How can you've been there, but you still maintain your Christian faith? You still had
the
church,
the
youth church, the
young people.
Yes. So how do you do that? How can we do that?
Okay. I'm letting you you're a very sincere person and I know you want to help someone understand this. I think the first thing I always tell myself is who I am, identity. If you understand who you are, there are certain things you tell yourself that you cannot be caught to do. Yes, if you make up your mind, if you have this reverential fear for God, there are certain things you tell yourself. The temptation is real. I tell these young people, I deal with young people that deal with drugs. They deal with so I've met young people now who have gone after us. If I didn't hook up, young girls are on campus. Some of them have career matter. They have to expose it to me. So but the thing is that what I tell them is understand your identity first. As in, I told you something when I came here. I said, you would have had opportunity to do any other thing, but you chose to do this business, to be online, on air, to trade with what you have. You talk, you like talking, but you converted your talkative life to business. That's what people don't understand. So to maintain your Christian faith or to maintain your integrity in the industry, what you should think about it, first of all, what am I going to gain if I decide? I have a lot of colleagues in the industry. They didn't know that they are going to enter that deep. They started going to club. They say, I need to mix up. That's why you see bigger boys. From club, they started drinking. From drinking, everything that has to do with club and drinking becomes with women. For a girl too, when they begin to club and do this thing, she begin to drink. One thing that is attached to that drinking is a man. And when you begin to do this thing, firstly, you're going to enjoy it as fun. A time will come, it will not become a habit. If it becomes a habit, you now need God to pull out from that habit. Because you find out that every money you are making will go back to the club. Everything you are making will go back to carrying a girl. If you don't sleep with a girl, you will not rest. So those activities are the things that will steal you away. In time we call your conscience to be snake. You don't care about what people are saying. But at that point, you are gone. A lot of people have gone into drug addiction today because they started small. Let me just do something small. Let me just smoke it for the body. Their body system have adapted to it. They wanted something that you get and you do. And anytime you are looking for something, there's somebody who will give it to you. Yes. If you are looking for money, keep calling. People give you money. If you're looking for babes, you see babe. You're looking for money. Anything you want, you get it. But it is what we call personal discipline for you to tell yourself that this is my boundary which I can get to. Nobody's going to beat me. If I want to do anything, I'll do it. But I chose not to. And I tell myself because I'm a mentor and a role model to young people. I always tell myself, what do I teach them? What do I do? If I tell them A and I'm doing B, it's not right. So I want when I tell them that this is the way to go and I'm living their life. They check everywhere. This uncle does not have a scandal. Doesn't have a woman's scandal. They have a drink scandal. I think that should be there. And he's doing well. He's living well. He's looking good. He's not hungry. Why don't we leave this standard? And I tell people that there is no how you will follow God very well that you will not be rewarded. Sure. I'm telling you. The day I saw that in the scripture in Psalm 91 from verse 14 down to 16, he said, because you have set your love for me, so therefore I will deliver you in trouble. He said, I will help you. He said, I will honor you. He said, when you pray, I will answer you. And I said, with long life will I satisfy you and show you my salvation. So when I saw that scripture, I said, there's a lot when you fall in love with God. Sure. He does everything for you. See, isn't it? That's what they call favor. We have hard work. You must work hard. Yes. But that's what they call speed. That is favor. When it comes upon you, what people are struggling to get. That's the one who that person.
We'll get there. You are a man of different, like onions, different layers. The purpose of this conversation is for people to actually see that you can be out there in the limelight, but you can also maintain who you are and not lose yourself to the world. And I looked and said, who is the perfect example? And I said you, because people see you, the Mazi Prosper show, see you with all these other comedians. But they don't see the you that I see in church. How you come on stage with those beauty. And it's actually beautiful to see. Now let's go back to Nathaniel. I was struggling
for that one. After Nathaniel, Pastor Nathaniel, you can see, I told people that this used to bring people to limelight. You caused it. I'm on limelight now. Write this on me.
It's a surprise. Are you not surprised?
I'm even surprised that you're bringing this surprise.
So, what was going through your mind when you saw yourself on the stage? How did you even get to see me?
In fact, isn't it? People don't understand. That's what I talk about favor. And my wife always says something. She said, babe, you see, everybody is pushing you. If you go to social media, your colleagues look at what they are doing. They are doing this. I said, babe, there's something you need to understand. I said, one of the things that sell for skits, we the comedians in skits, if you don't carry a babe that have big boobs, that have big babes, we'll get there. So I said to my wife, I said, I can't do that competition with people out there. I said, I can't portray something. I said, but what I believe so much is that I'll be working hard. When the time comes, you won't struggle. God will bring you into that light. He said, Nathaniel Bassey, go and check all Nathaniel Bassey's posts. Nathaniel Bassey does not post people. He doesn't. He posts his program, he posts everything. He is careful about all this. And I'll tell you what happened that made him to leave that thing out of his page. Nathaniel Bassey, somebody tagged him. I did this event, the woman we did the event for. I confirmed from the children who is mommy's best artist. He said, either Nathaniel Bassey or Prosper Chairman. That's okay. Prosper Chairman, if I use him, I cannot afford to bring Nathaniel Bassey. Prosper Chairman, when I found out he wasn't in town, I said, okay, what are we doing? Is that since I cannot afford Nathaniel Bassey with my money, I will afford him spiritually. Spiritual performance. You appear here, everybody will know. So when the whole thing started, I went to the DJ. I said, I want to surprise this woman. This will bring joy to her. But I have to apologize to her. I said, get Nathaniel Bassey song, I get him ready for me. So what I want to do is that I'm going to bring in Nathaniel Bassey, spiritual Nathaniel Bassey. So when it comes, the rowdiness will be there. Everybody will be shouting. You know, tell to all the music. They will not tell them that it's not telling them. They say a So we did that, and the promotion, even see how God made it there. Even from the entrance of the door. When I got Nathan Ebasi's name, so people were struggling to come in to see. People now thought it was my that was coming inside. Because the door became rowdy. So people now believe that I think there's about it. So everybody's being informing and just shouting, hey! So when it now happened, they now said it. You mean? I didn't post anything.
I didn't see it on your page.
Yes, it was the guy that did the video.
The now time Nathan Ebasi.
Yes. He now posted it and people started taking. He's somebody that had Nathan Ebasi, not even the guy.
Wow.
The guy didn't he just posted, it went viral.
Wow. So
someone now saw it and tagged Nathan Ebasi.
Yeah.
When Nathan Ebasi now saw it, what is this? Boom!
Yeah, posted
it.
So how did you react when you saw it?
In fact, people started calling me. You guys see what's happening on social media? I told them, the same Nathan Ebasi posted it now. So now we're in there. And now you will watch. And sometimes Nathan Ebasi posted that thing. Within the space of 6 to 7 hours, the guy had gotten up to 1.something million views.
Yeah, I mean, when I saw it immediately, I'm like,
yes. The thing was just running for then 60-something thousand comments.
Yeah.
The thing was just going. So when the thing caused issue was, people started abusing the person.
For what?
You know, people don't think.
Social media.
Yes. They just went there. They didn't follow my statement.
Yeah.
They said that the person, why would you promise people that you are coming to an event you won't come? Another set of people saying that the person, we saw your post that you are going to surprise this family. Make sure you go and surprise them all.
Is it your surprise?
I'm telling you. You know, they said I'm attacking the guy.
No.
The guy quickly said, instead, now my promise get good on so he removed the post. I said, okay, let peace read. And the thing paid me. But as sometimes he posted it, come and see people all over the world. People started following me. People came to my page, started going, before I know things, everything I post started making sense. You know, sometimes God will give you that blow. And that's not the only thing. This is just a starting point.
Of course.
So I tell people, I say, follow that thing that Habakkuk 2 said. He said, I will stand upon my watch to see what the Lord will say to me and see what will answer him. Then the Lord said to me, write that vision and make it plain. He that readeth it will run with it.
Yeah.
He said, the vision is for an appointed time. He said, but wait for it. It may seem slow, but say it will not be slow. You see that thing? It will tell you it seems slow.
Yeah.
It's where people are having issue. Anything they see this your podcast. You see, now that you started it now, it will look as if there is a picture you have about the podcast that before from that so that you blow.
Yeah.
You feel like at that time you are giving it is not blowing. You will be shocked one day. It's one interview you will do. Somebody will post it and tag Oprah Winfrey. Oprah Winfrey will take this and say, wow, I met a Nigerian young girl who did this and post. Isn't it that's all?
Yeah.
Under one day, found out that you have 200 million followers.
Yeah.
Because Oprah Winfrey. That's how it is.
That's how God works.
Yes, that's how it works.
Yeah.
So, but people don't have that patience. So that's why you see people, when they wait for God, they look and say, God, I beg this man, do my own thing. And they fall into playing.
Now, that you said something in the course of our discussion. You said about the skits we see today, the comedy we see today. You see that stand-up comedians coming on stage is either using their guests, make caricature of their guests. I'm not saying you cannot use the guest, but sometimes it's a bit vulgar.
Yes.
And then the skits we see, if you're not seeing, them showcasing big bumbo or whatever.
Big breasts.
Yeah. Like, what do you think about all that?
Yes. See, there's something I have understood about the system called the word system. Whether we like it or not, we have to be truthful to ourselves. I tell my younger daughters, Satan still runs this world.
Of course.
He's called the God of this world.
Yes.
He knows what pleases the eyes of the people. People love promiscuity. People just love it for no reason. Now, an average man, what an average man loves is breasts and big breasts and bumper. Somebody say, Prosper, why are you calling breasts? You see, that is what I tell you, that people have misused this word. We try to be Christian-like.
Spirit coco.
So you don't call spade a spade. You call it boobs. You call it boobs, so you call it breast. That's what it is. When you are being taught the reproductive system in school, what was it called? They didn't call boobs for you. They didn't call gumbo. They called it what it is. So you should call it what it is so that the people will understand.
And so that people will not be feeling shame.
Yes.
For those.
What it is. Yes, what it is.
Yeah.
So now, see what the guys do. They find out that this is what everybody wants to see. So they take it out there. Have you noticed there's one girl, one black American girl that always does the skit. She will act as if she's misbehaving. She acts as God. She acts as angel.
Oh yeah. Follow on TikTok.
Thank you. Follow on TikTok.
Yeah.
That girl is selling.
Yeah.
She's selling godly things, but she's selling. I have other people too on TikTok and Instagram who does godly things and they're selling.
Yeah.
But you see, the world want to see this thing. But I tell people, I said, the people there are few they're enjoying it, but they want to think it's the ladies. For a guy, you got to get it too rich. Now you will be get they sell yourself. You can go sell yourself rich. When you reach for marriage, anybody reach and say who you want, you may be innocent too.
Yeah.
So you are just acting.
Yeah.
But because of what you are exposing, people, you want to say you see somebody goes to seminar. Now this is one money. See you. Before you know the guy that goes somewhere, I don't know who this guy don't speak. This guy will not expose every time I mention they go. So
even though that's a very wrong way of thinking,
yes.
But
it has its own, yes. It happens. So people always check out. So even when you are doing anything, you have to be moderate in whatever you are doing.
Yeah.
Do you need to float something? If you have something good, you can float it, but you have to be moderate in floating. Yeah. There are some outfits, just like you're looking very good. There are some outfits you stay, But there are this one that girls wear. You now tell them, there is no need, remove the clothes. We already see what is inside. What would they have? Yippee, when they're not there again. So those kind of ones now are the ones who always tell people, say, take precaution. So, but we follow that is their own selling point. That selling point is not good for everybody. There are places, and like you said, some of our colleagues as comedians, they come on stage and say all manner of things. They pick on audience, they pick on your guests, and that is why, as a comedian, if you're coming to my show, one of the things I tell you, you must hear this before you go. You don't pick on audience, you don't say vulgar things. Yeah. Because not everybody wants to hear vulgar things. Yeah. Some of us, our audience are different. We have audience for vulgar things. If you don't, but I've noticed something, isn't it? There is no stage I have climbed, including the stage that the audience are set up. All my jokes are pure and hilarious and good. People love to it. At the end of the day, when I finish performing, people come and call me. Can I have the car? Can I have the number? This is the same show that you see people are saying vulgar things. When I come and say clean things, they come and collect my car.
Yeah, because nobody actually wants, like me now, if I use maybe to my hard-earned 20,000 to go and pay for
buy ticket,
buy your ticket. Go inside there and you are telling me, that's fat girl. I will never come to your
I'm telling you.
Why would you insult me on my own money?
My money. In this time, let's not call the person with gym and say we are calling the gym. In this time, give away buy ticket. Now professor said, if you finish, come and meet me. I will deal with you. So you know the thing I tell people that you must learn how to respect people.
Exactly.
Yes. Somebody paid money to come to your place. Be creative. You want to pick on people. Like me, I don't pick on people. What am I picking on you for? When I have one, sometimes I tell comedians that are hosting, I say, people don't even give me enough time to unleash something. I don't get that. You don't need to. It's people that lack what to say. What is not what you are called to do? They say make joke. If what people with their comedy club, you will enjoy their comedy club. They have enough content to deliver. It's once in a while they cannot pick on somebody and they don't dwell on the picking for long. Yeah. They don't pick on when they finish because they know the implication of if this person sue you. It's got to be don't sue.
So how do you prepare for your, let's say, okay, you have been called for a comedy show. How do you prepare for that? Do you write down your jokes and say, okay, I'm going to say why the Humpty Dumpty fall down? But is it like, do you write it down like that?
Yeah, so see what I do. Everything around me I see it as a joke. I create joke from it. And one thing I have trained myself is to be spontaneous. But the thing I do is that if you call me for a show, you tell me, I'm giving you 20 minutes or 2 minutes. I write out jokes, my jokes, that will suit. I will actually what kind of event is that? What kind of audience are they? Then I will pick up my jokes, or I will write out jokes that will suit that event. Then I do rehearsal for my jokes.
You do?
For my own jokes that I've shared before. I will go through them for like an hour. I will make sure I share 7 jokes for 1 hour. I will repeat it for 1 hour. Repeat it to...
Wait, by yourself?
By myself, nobody is laughing. I will say it until that joke begin to make me laugh.
Wait. you just say, imagine you are doing that and somebody walks in.
Yes, sometimes sometimes in the room, my wife will walk in. Sometimes I beat in the bathroom. So I won't be a madman. My wife said, my guy, you don't stay long for that, but I'm coming. So I will do that. When I do that, this is what that is doing to me. For 1 good hour, I have rehearsed 7 jokes. Wow. And in that continuous talking about those jokes, more things are coming. So where I have mastered that, if I come on stage now, you can't take me off balance. Even if you throw out side comment, I wouldn't know what to say. So even if I answer your side comment, I will come back to what I'm saying. So I'm not cracking to say, what was the next thing I'm supposed to say? No.
You're already prepared.
Yes, I'm spontaneous with my work. Then I can come on stage too as I'm talking. Somebody can make a statement. I will pick that statement and do something. Yes. Wow. They'll make people shout, wow, this guy is good. For him to take this statement and to let us see. Wow. Spontaneity and also rehearsal. I don't play my rehearsals. Wow. No matter how many times I've shared my jokes, if you give me an assignment, I go back to those jokes again. Then when I share them all over again, new things will come. Yes. Then there are some times when I'm sharing jokes, people don't understand why that happened. If I'm on stage sharing jokes, sometimes I'll begin to laugh. Anytime you see me laughing on stage, you know that it's a new joke that I'm not sharing before.
And you just
I don't want to share.
And he made you laugh, and you just, okay, let's do it. Okay, now, we've talked about the good parts.
Yes.
Let's go over, because we are being realistic.
Yeah, it's reality. I like, you know me, I'm blunt.
Have you ever had a moment where you felt like you failed? You've done something and it did not work out? Like, it might be something. No, I don't want to. Don't give me embarrassing moments because in our line of work or as a human being in business, you can make some business decisions and it was a flop. Have you ever had that?
Yes. My first official hosted show was in 2008. That was when I did my first. Then I've been doing shows, hosting small show. Yeah. But the one that was big, I did. Was in Zaria in 2008. I did the show at Congo Conference Hotel. Congo Conference Hotel is like transport in Zaria. Yeah. It's the biggest hotel. But I've always had this favor. I had agreement with the hotel. The price they gave me the hall was very cheap. So I used the hall. I brought Victor Swab. I brought Lara George. That was when Lara George here and there. She was the hit. Yeah. So Victor Swab, I brought Ali. There's this comedian, a Hausa comedian that is dead. They call it Ibro. Okay. Ibro is funny. So those are the people I brought. It was a short down show, isn't it? We used to see AY show, people line up buying tickets. I saw, guys said, I never believed it was my show. Wow. I know you're asking what is the failure?
Yes.
That's what I'm going to.
Okay.
Immediately I saw that crowd who collected the money. We did everything. At the end of the show, and I asked how much.
This way your boy about the change.
I didn't know that you don't make money from gate fee.
Yeah?
No, you don't make money from gate fee for sure. Don't let anybody deceive you.
How do you not make?
So we finish the show. If you were a fool, people keep shaking me, man, you have made it. Yeah. You have made it in life. I said, boy, that's how they work. When I enter the room, just like we normally do, I told the guys with the money, go to the room. They went to the hotel, but they gave me a hotel. Wait for me there. The guys are my staff, my trust say, I didn't know the thief. They went to the room. So I was trying to clear people, say, people don't go from me, say, 5 money. So I went to the room. So that's how I counted money. At the end of the day, we saw 180,000. Chineke, isn't it? In fact, I shot that. I had over 500 people came for the show. Over 500 people.
And gate fee was like how much?
Gate fee was, I had 2,000, I had 10,000, I had 20,000. Wow. So, with all the money I spent for the show, I say, guys, search yourself. Anything happen. I don't think the guys are like, Nandi a boom while you're here now. My guy, what happened? My guy tells all that. Nanika, it's a invitation. I said, somebody, because we're there for long. I don't feel say, you don't know the years that somebody give you money, or give you money. I say, these guys, when I don't do observer, maybe someone don't give you that money, don't disappear my money. So now I want to forgive those guys. Now somebody give money, disappear my money. So, but this is not good. But I think that's why, and they work out for you, and they're HIV patient. When you are good, I'm not thinking. Yeah, how will I pay money I borrowed? Who will I explain to that I made 180,000? Nobody agrees.
Okay, like on the, how to so that everybody will actually get how much did you spend
in that show? Was 1.3 million in 2008.
You spent 1.3
million,
and you go
180,000. And then you get to what the Washington comedy, be careful. So I got in that one, but look at what that thing did for me. I didn't know.
Okay.
That event was the biggest event inside.
Wow.
It was a shutdown. You know, that Congo conference was there in Congo. Congo is where we have the two biggest schools. Ahmad Bello University, the Congo campus, and FC. So that thing now made my name to be popular inside. My fee now went up.
Wow.
Yes.
So even in the failure, something
good came out from it.
Just like what Samson said, out of the jaw of the lion,
the honey. So see where the thing now happened. After that show, my faith increased. I said, okay, I don't need to do on that one. I did on that one after like 3 or 4 months. It was a white party. I called it the gala night.
Okay.
It was I was scared. If you see crowd, I never believed that people would be out white. You know, you can see the Celestial Church. Gala night was a white party. It was a comedy show, just gala night. See crowd.
Wow.
It was a garden we used, was a closed garden.
Yeah.
People paid and enter. That's what that thing happened again. I will finish show, look at crowd. How much is the gate fee? We said, okay, let's make it flat, 2K. How much is the gate fee? Isn't it? Gate fee was 110,000. 110,000 something. Okay, this one, I told them if you're bringing it back, put Bible inside. So we put Bible inside the money bag. So that nobody, if your money hit where we do, nobody will read it. The money that went down to 110. I have to put the Bible, whatever will not steal my money. What is happening? What happened?
So, what was happening?
What was happening was that we were over exaggerating. We forgot that we used to give free ticket to some people. Yeah, we give complimentary ticket. We sponsor some students to come out. Then in Zaria, 3 people go price ticket, 2,000 naira, 3 people. You will give them, say, just enter. 3 people come for 1 ticket.
Wow.
Yes, 3 people.
So that
was where the thing was. And it was one time I was studying because in my office there, I have an office.
Yeah.
I was we're praying. Then and I came to that Habakkuk 2. As I was reading that Bible, the light just flashed on me. That what is making me to fail is that I was depending on it. Well, I didn't have any mentor. Then the Holy Spirit had told me, and I write the vision of your leadership. Give it to people that matters. They will give you the money to the mission.
So that's how it was, sponsorship.
That was how the business changed.
So it's not really the gate fee that people make.
No, even in Abuja today, it is your man. That's why you see that comedians when we do show, we do take 1 million.
Yes.
You know what that 1,500,000 stand for? There are people who believe in you.
Yes.
They cannot just dash you money.
Okay.
But when you bring a product, they can pay for it. So they are big men. So the way to tell you I'm behind you, they'll buy table.
Wow.
Because what are you giving them on the table that they don't have?
Wow.
It's just a way to tell them I'm supporting you.
Wow.
So is those tables you are selling now 1 million naira table, 500,000 naira table? You use most of the sponsors that are organization.
Yeah.
When we come outside, believe in your brand, they give you 2 million, 5 million, depending on the relationship with the brand.
Yeah.
Those are where you make your money, not get free.
Wow.
Yeah, because sometimes you end up giving out tickets to support people.
Out of the failure, you learned about your business, even though you didn't have a mentor at that time. You repeated the failure twice.
Twice. And put Bible inside.
But Well, whichever one, look at you now. I mean, you're doing your yearly. Is it yearly? Or
I do like 2 by annual. Yeah.
So the
Mazi Prosper show.
The Mazi Prosper show is Sheraton.
Yes, Sheraton Hotel, which is now Abuja Continental.
Which is now Abuja.
And you see how the thing is, because of this show that I'm doing, Abuja Continental now adopted me as the brand ambassador.
Can you imagine? So
now the kind of leverages I enjoy in the hotel, some people can't.
So now because of you, I can come there.
Yes. Just tell me. I should just tell you. Tell me when you're coming. I will give you some place to relax yourself.
Oh, okay. Yes. Because this weekend like this now, after shooting, I just want to.
Let me know. Tell her how we run it.
Oh, okay. Yes. Okay. Thank you so very much for doing this. Yes. But I'm not going to let you go. Okay. And yes, I have.
Open up. Ask me any question.
No, we are done with the questions.
My girlfriend. Okay. My girlfriend those days.
No, we are not. No, yeah, you're a married man. You are not going that side.
You see how this baby is protecting my marriage? You don't want me to talk about my former life. All of you that is having backyard after marriage, you went beside you. Stop it! How do you even maintain? What isn't it? Come to talk of it, how do people maintain?
Well, I saw a show quite recently where the man said that men and cheating is like you guys' second skin.
That's what they say about themselves. but isn't it? Do you know the truth?
What?
But do you know it's the fact?
It's cheating is your second
skin. It's a fact for every man. Because cheat. Yes. I'm telling you it's a fact. Why I don't use the word the truth, but that is not the truth of the gospel.
Wait. You are agreeing that cheating is people's second skin?
See, listen to me. For every man have the tendency
to cheat.
I am telling you.
Every man as a man and woman or just men, the gender.
No, women have their own. You people.
Yeah.
Your percentage. He has crossed 100%. It has crossed. Yes, it has crossed. The thermometer has broken for women.
So men is just like a normal thing for you guys.
No, for men, what I'm telling you is that when I use the word that men have the tendency
of cheating.
Yes.
Okay.
Because for a man, when we are mobiles.
True.
Women are what they hate.
True.
So if a man does not commit his words to a woman, the woman will not send you. But for a man, when he sees any good thing pass, just watch. 4 men are discussing. If a girl just pass now, he will take God's grace. Say, out of the 4, they don't look. He take God's grace. Now, you see, for a man, if you don't discipline yourself and your eyes and your mind, you have the tendency to want to run smooth. You're just a man, don't just stop.
Yeah, you see, that's where I call it. When people use, or men use that stuff of, it's second nature to men. I don't see it as something that I have to argue about. Because before, probably 2-3 years ago, I'd be like, why are you saying that? Nah. Because in my head, when you say that, I'm looking at you as a person that's not disciplined.
Yes.
I'm looking at you as a person that does not have self-control.
Yes.
A person that does not respect his own body.
Yes.
Because what you're telling me is, sorry for the lack of a better word, you're a public toilet.
Yes.
Anybody can come.
Yes.
If a public toilet is better, because now if you go to various places to use a public toilet, you have to pay.
Yes.
But your own, you are the one paying for them to use.
Yes.
So you are basically a public toilet without door.
Yeah.
So
no, you are finishing. Hey, hear this thing. Public toilet without door. Shame on you.
Self-respect.
Yes.
So if you tell me, it's your second nature, I'm looking at you, you're a person that does not even respect yourself.
Okay,
so it's on the person.
Yes, isn't it? Let me tell you what my younger daughter, and thank God some of them are in the studio. See what I tell my younger daughter, the male and also the female. I tell them, I say, why would you want to jump on everybody? I said, why would a girl want to confuse me? I'm married. Everything I need in a woman, everything that's in a woman is in my wife. And better one. I said to a girl, if a girl want to confuse me or lure me to have sex with her, the first thing I'll ask her, where is your own vagina? Is it by the side?
Now the same place.
Now the same place. I said, where is your breast? Is it by the shoulder? Now the same thing. If I go join two watching I'm not supposed to, my wife can't catch me or the thing can't catch. The stupidity go be, you get wife for house. What do you do for woman? Not in there.
But they will say, we cannot eat a goosey every day.
The married person. Instead of you stealing it. Marry the person.
You know, but they will also tell you it's better to steal. They need to steal it's better than the one you buy. Just like short bread, for example. I don't say I used to steal short bread. But when it comes to that short bread biscuit, if I buy it with my money, I don't like it. I like it if you buy it. I'll have to take one.
And that's my wife's favorite biscuit. Short bread. Yeah, God. But let's see, you see this matter. It's good. I don't know why I don't delve into it. Why I want us to get it right, so that people don't think this guy don't know what to talk. Everybody have. Thank God you are here.
Yeah.
Everybody have that nature in you. That is what we are called sinners before we are saved.
Sure.
You have that nature to misbehave. Everybody will feel misbehave. But the moment you realize who you are, your identity, it's in the not cut off. That is why you hear people say, this girl or this guy is wise. This person is disciplined. What makes you outstanding is that discipline you have.
Exactly.
In your life. That's why you see people say, there's something about this guy. I tried to know this guy till he won't work. The same people who won't pull you down and then go see talk about your testimony.
Sure.
The same people who pull you down and then go cast you outside.
Sure.
If you say, this person I just like this guy, man, I don't get one night stand with him. You just say do better thing. I don't go tell other people.
There's not a
that's
so
you don't go around though.
They want someone they be working and thinking, and somebody will be like, they'll talk to you, and then when you disagree, they'll be like, is that not how you did it?
Thank you. You don't finish. I mean, when you do that thing that time, some people don't say, I did it because I was drunk. That is why you should not get drunk to the place where you are now useless.
I tell people, if you cannot avoid alcohol, take it in your house.
Yes. So like you just only in the house.
If you want, that's
yes. You love that so you just felt in your house.
But I mean, we live in a generation where shame is no longer a thing. People, I'm not saying people should be. God has removed that shame. But then there is something called like me now. I'm not saying I'm 100%.
Yeah, nobody.
But there are some certain things that if I look at it, I'm like, I know.
Yes.
It might be the trending thing to do,
yes.
but it's not. It's just for us to, at the end of the day, who are you? Goes back to the first thing that you said at the beginning. Who are you? Who, if you can say, okay, this is who I am, then you can know where to stand. Because if you can't stand for anything, definitely you can fall for anything. Thank you so very much for this. You know, I mean, I told you guys it's going to be hilarious. I told you guys are going to be seeing a different side of this funny man. Thank you so much for doing this.
I love you so much.
Wow.
I love her very well because Ezinne is one. She's a creative young lady. She's creative. With her, by her name, Ezinne. You know that this big. She know how to talk something.
I beg.
And that's what she be like every day. Sorry, what am I saying? What I'm saying in English, what I mean in the English means that thank you.
Thank you so very much, guys. Thank you, Mazi Prosper, for doing this. And guys, follow his Instagram page.
At Mazi Prosper the Comedian. You will love it.
And also his YouTube. I think everything is Mazi.
Yes, Mazi Prosper.
Mazi Prosper the Comedian.
And I'm popular. Tell them I'm popular. When I tell them Mazi Prosper.
He's very. We don't know that. He's very popular, guys. That's why he's my Oga and I'm following him.
Yeah, you see, and this baby is here. For me to be Oga with this kind of person, the person will beat up or if you come out for business.
Hey! Please, let's end.
Yes, end it, call it, how the microphone.
Thank you guys so much for being part of this episode. You guys have been amazing. Get ready for another exciting episode. Thank you guys and have a blessed day. Bye.